morning, good morning. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Welcome to another morning motivation with Marcus. And listen, I got a very, very busy day, I'm going to be moving from now until about 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, from now to about 10 o'clock at night. So we talking all day from like, I'm going to go exercise here in a little bit, but then we're going starting at 7 o'clock this morning, setting up our kids are having a spring festival down at our church, and then I'm going to another function midday, and then this evening our Saturday service. But what I want to get to is our Saturday service. We're going to be talking about we must go down before we go up. Yeah, we must go down before we go up. A lot of times we want to climb the ladder, we want to climb the mountain, we want to go to the next level, but we don't recognize that we probably have to go through some things before we can get to the top, right? And so I explain to people all the time, if you think about a seed is planted in the ground. And when it's planted in the ground, it actually begins to grow down first to create a base and roots so that it can grow strong. And while it's doing that, it's underneath the dirt. It's in the dark. And so it has to push and push and push in many different ways in the dark, being unsure of which direction is what and where to go. But it's breaking through the dirt in the darkness before it even sees a bit of daylight above ground. But then even once it hits the daylight above ground, it continues to grow down to become stronger. It begins to grow down and out to get stronger. And the more it goes down and out, the stronger it is at the base of the tree or the plant or whatever the seed is. And we have to look at life like that. When we want to go to the next level, even in our grading system, when you get into fifth grade, you're at the top of elementary school. But once you go to the sixth grade, which is the next level, you're at the bottom of middle school. And so you have to start all over again. You have to start from the bottom. You have to start from a place where you're down. You're at the low point. And then you got to climb. And then once you get to the eighth grade, you're at the top of middle school. But then once you get to ninth grade, you're back at the bottom again. You're at another level, but you're at the bottom of that next level. And so I just want to encourage somebody today. Think about whenever you're trying to grow and go to that next level, you got to start growing down first. There may be some trials you may go through, and it may seem dark because you're getting strengthened through the trials and the tests that you're facing. But ultimately, that's making you stronger in order to grow up. Because once you start to get to higher heights, guess what happens with trees? The wind starts to blow and the tree starts to wave. And if you don't have strong roots, you can be uprooted. And so it's good for us to look at our tests and our trials as the strengthening point, as the point where we look to be stronger in our base, stronger in our foundation, stronger in the places that were dark, in the places that we couldn't see, in the places that we may not have understood at the time. But once we get to the next level, once we grow taller and higher, our foundation is stronger, and it makes us strong so that we're not easily blown from our base, easily blown over or broken when the strong wind comes. All right, that's my time for today. Listen, I got to hurry up and get out of here. Don't forget our podcast on Monday morning, 5 a.m. The Drunken Preacher, Marcus J. Scott 4040. Marcus J. Scott 4040, and also visit our Instagram page at Marcus J. Scott 4040, Marcus J. Scott 4040. And we still have the book on sale. I'm excited about what's getting ready to happen with the book. And so we got some exciting news for you as well. You can go to marcusjscott.com, marcusjscott.com. And until tomorrow morning, always have a heart of gratitude and the strength to keep moving forward. God bless you.
Ready for the day. Strength comes from love will lead the way. Feet hit the ground now. Ready for the day. Strength comes from